Right. Hey, welcome to the Templeton Advisory Committee's business meeting. This is a regular scheduled meeting. The Templeton Advisory Committee regular business meeting is being broadcasted live on TCTV Channel 8 and TCTV YouTube channel. Responsibly made in comments in the TCTV YouTube channel as time permits. The agenda and meeting material for this business meeting were posted to www.mytowngovernment.org no later than 48 hours prior to the scheduled meeting, in accordance with the Commonwealth's Massachusetts Open Meeting Law. The chair reserves the right to add items or remove items from or change the order of the agenda. However, the agenda is posted in advance to give the committee and public time to review the agenda items and to ensure the meeting runs within the additional allotted timeframe. Okay, I'm going to call the meeting to order here at 6:30. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, good evening. Again, I'm John Caplis. I'm the chairman of the committee. I do have a quorum, and I do have Mr. Francis, who is being remote tonight. So thank you, Nowell, for showing up, being remote, and keeping your sickness to yourself. We love you, though. We do. All right, we're gonna talk about the meeting minutes. Or what are we looking at? November 17th to be exact, correct?
And December 21st, it looks like.
And December 21st, okay. And December 11th, I believe. I mean, January 11th.
You have those?
No, we do January
It
11th.
wasn't on the agenda,
Okay,
so I had it ready to go to talk to you, but it wasn't on the agenda.
okay. All right, do you have January 11th?
I do, yes. Actually, I have it here too.
Okay, can you disperse those? We'll start with November 17th. Any questions, comments, misconceptions?
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
I'd like to make a motion to approve the minutes from November 17th, 2022 as presented.
Okay, I have a motion. I have a second. Second. I have a motion, a second. Any other discussion? Yes.
Just one note, item 3, Mr. Euvrard's name is misspelled.
Yeah.
Actually, there's a few times in here, actually.
Yep.
Item 6A, item 6B.
Nobody ever spells my name right. Yeah, me neither.
Haven't you two known each other for a while?
We have.
Okay.
But
Checking.
Right. 20 years.
Okay,
Family
just
can't
checking.
spell it.
That's on 11, that's on November.
In November.
This is November 17th, yes.
All right, so a motion, a second, and also concerning Mr. Euvrard's name being incorrectly spelled, we're gonna get that corrected, correct? Sure. All right. Any other discussion? No, you got anything?
No.
I see none. Okay, accepting the motion and seconded with the discrepancies of Mr. Euvrard's name being spelled correctly before he signs them. And Mike, how do you? Yes. How do you vote?
Yes.
Excellent. Mr. Francis?
Yes.
And I vote yes as well. Maybe he should just give a thumbs up. I want to hear him.
Wow.
I'm gonna go to, yeah, so it's December 21st. Name spelled wrong on this one too.
No, usually once you spell it the first time, the program picks it up and carries it throughout.
No, it's spelled wrong.
No, it's not.
3A. Is that correct or is that wrong?
That's right.
Okay, then it's wrong on in that case, then it's wrong on the signature line.
Yep.
And in 9C.
No,
No, 9C is right.
so
Yep, you're right.
you still don't know how to spell it. 20 years, John, and you still don't know how to spell
Mr.
it.
Chairman, I'd like to make a motion to accept the minutes from December 21st with corrections as noted.
I have a motion. I have a second.
Second.
A motion second. Any other discussion? Don't worry, Mike. I still love you. I see none. Mike?
Yes.
Excellent. You're the best. Matt?
Yes.
I could say no.
No.
and spell my name wrong.
Yes.
And I vote yes as well.
That's just painful listening.
It is. It is. And the January 11th, I'll just move those out to. Can you print them off?
I can right now, yeah.
Okay. That'd be great. And I want, also we have to add that to the record. It was a transfer. The transfer of funds?
That was,
Last
that
week.
wasn't, yeah, but yeah, it'll be on the ones she's printing.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Yes.
should be fine.
Yeah, that's coming.
Yeah.
All right, as she's doing that, any public comments? Anything on YouTube?
Not that I can see.
Nothing.
Okay. No correspondence. We have no old business right now. New business, we got the November and the December, well, the November BVA, which was sent out, but obviously some people didn't get it. And the December one is being actually sent out, I believe, this week, so nobody got that. So I'm gonna move, if it's okay with the rest of the group, can I table that till the February?
Yep.
Okay,
February regular.
right.
Right.
Yeah, yep. Regular schedule. She's coming in. No, I'm gonna add your letter to the Secretary of Finance.
Thank you.
Can you discuss that for a little bit? I'm gonna go make a copy of this.
Yeah, the reason why I proposed this, I'm sorry, my voice is breaking up a little bit. Is that I have tried to determine what the total amount of revenue paid by all the taxpayers of the town of Templeton to the Commonwealth. And that number is a very elusive number, to say the least. I did a back of the envelope calculation, and it appears to be in the low $30 million range, but the range could be as low as $30 million and as high as $50 million. And I just think that not only taxpayers in Templeton, but taxpayers throughout the Commonwealth should know, how much revenue is collected by the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. And it's very important, I think, for any discussions concerning local aid. Let's say the figure, the state gives out a figure of 30% of the amount of taxes paid. They give out 30% of that figure as local aid. Well, if only $30 million is collected, then 30% of that would be roughly $9 million, which is about what you have today. But if the figure is $50 million that's collected, then 30% of that is $15 million, a difference of $6 million. And it's just never an item of discussion. And I just think that we should know, what that number is. It should not be elusive. It really should be a number that we know. Yeah, and also I'd also amend the motion to ask that copies be, of whatever letter, should a letter be approved, that a copy be sent to the select board, as well as Representatives Lotnick and Senator Gope, State Senator Gope. And that's all I have to say on that.
So like as far as.
No, so you're saying that they give us local aid, but they really don't know, or they lowball us? Is that what you suspect?
I learned from experience is I think the state is not trying to deliberately lowball the town. I was involved in a situation a few years ago where, I thought the state was really lowballing the city of Gardner, and it turned out that they weren't lowballing the city of Gardner. So I'm not, trying to accuse the state of anything, but I do think that is that we should know this number. Everybody should know this number. All you get is the information of, the state will give you, X number of dollars for a piece of equipment or X number of dollars for local aid to the schools, but you don't really know what the total amount of revenue is collected. And we, in the town of Templeton, just like every other town, we really live or die at the whim of the state. And the latest example of that is just the apparent failure of Governor Baker to sign off on a $3 million appropriation for the Main Street Bridge in Otter River. And that may result, one result of that may be that your town administrator may have to scramble around for funds, should they be, extra expenses that come up concerning that bridge, rather than have the money be readily available.
Thank you.
Any other
So-
discussion?
So Noel, I'm just gonna, because the chair was not in the room when you made the motion, I'm gonna repeat it. The motion is to send the letter as presented to the Secretary of Administration and Finance, Matthew Gorskowitz. Copy the Templeton Select Board and copy Senator Ann Goby. And did I miss anybody?
Slotnick.
Copy Representative Zlotnick.
Okay.
That would be correct.
And I'll second the motion. Did I miss anything, Noel, before before we go further?
No, you did not miss anything.
Okay.
Okay, so I have okay, I have a motion. I'll wait till Jackie to sit down.
Thank you.
The letter I just gave you, Jackie, there was a motion made to send that to the Secretary of Administration and Finance, along with the Templeton Select Board, along with
Senator Goby
Senator
and
Goby
Representative
and
Zlotnick.
Zlotnick, right. And I have a second by, the motion was made by Nowell Francis, and it was seconded by Mr. Rivard. Any other discussion? And again, the copy is, for the record, we have the copy, which will be uploaded as well. I have no other comments, okay, let's go. Mike?
Yes.
Matt?
Yes.
No,
Yes.
and I vote yes as well. This like an artist. Did you see that? Okay. Do you have any questions with that?
Like,
Do you
Something
have the December, January 11th? No. We're gonna push that out till next.
this is the January 11th. She's assuming that it's gonna go through.
Oh, okay.
This is the January 11th, see?
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah.
great. Is that one copy or you have two?
I only printed out one.
Okay.
I have no problems with that.
So we're gonna add the January 11th, on number 3. We'll add January 11th. 2023. Meeting minutes. Okay. I'll wait for you, Mr. Clerk, if you have any questions.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
I'd like to make a motion to approve the minutes from January 11th, 2023 as presented.
Okay, I have a motion. I have a second. Second, I have a motion, a second. Any other discussion? I see none. Mike?
Yes.
Matt?
Yes.
No,
Yes,
and I vote yes as well. Just making notes. Okay. I'm gonna add one additional thing, which is gonna be the Templeton Advisory Committee's FY 2022 annual report, which was done by Mr. Euvrard. He sent me the copy, so I gave you guys all a copy. No, I did you get a copy? I don't think I
No.
sent you a copy, did I? Okay.
no, I did
I'll send
not.
you a copy. It has to be turned in by the end of the span of January. It's the end of January. I think that's the due date, like the 22nd or something.
Oh, so the end of this week.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like, I think it's the end of this week or next week. I think it's due. Isn't that what they said?
I thought it was Friday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mike, I know you wrote it, so, in the second paragraph, the final sentence, the committee looks forward to upcoming changes. That 9 in the word
Oh,
upcoming can
yeah.
go away.
Yes, it can.
Was that?
I don't even know how that didn't autocorrect. Yeah, up on the
Oh, I
last
see it.
line of the second
I
paragraph,
see it.
upcoming 9.
Yeah, I don't have anything else for the,
Other than that correction that
Yeah.
needs to be made for
other
upcoming.
than that correction, Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion to approve the Templeton Advisory Committee FY 2022 annual report with revision as, requested.
Got that. I have a motion. I have a second.
Second.
A motion, second. Any other discussion?
Nice job, Mike.
Yeah, it was really good. Well
Thank
done.
you.
Other than that one little thing there.
Wow, you gotta do.
If you can, just send me
I'll
a new
just,
copy.
yeah, I'll
tomorrow,
delete that and send you a new copy.
And then, I'll get that to, the Board of Selectmen office.
Yeah.
Any other discussion? I see none. Mike?
Yes.
Yes.
No,
Present.
and I vote yes as well. Next thing on the agenda now is 7C. Last line of the Advisory Committee Bylaw, Section 2 Alpha. Do you have it? Can you bring that?
I can pull it up. Yeah, if
Yeah.
you give me just a moment,
Yeah,
sure.
great. And I was advising we can bring this to the select board and.
Would you like me to kind of get into the background of this?
Sure,
or-
that'd be
okay.
great.
So the reason this is on the agenda is when we were presenting the budget to the to the select board at our joint meeting last week. I had taken a look at the bylaws and I knew that I had seen somewhere in there that it states that the advisory committee is supposed to be unpaid. And if you take a look at the annual town meeting warrant from May 2022, in which the advisory committee bylaw was more or less completely rewritten. There is still in the bylaw, section 9.2, appointment terms, officers and compensation. The final line of that paragraph reads, the advisory committee shall choose its own officers and its members shall serve without pay, and it shall cause to be kept a true record of its proceedings. So the problem here is that we were going to present a budget that had a stipend for the advisory committee in it. We removed that, obviously. But the problem is if we want if the advisory committee is to take a stipend, that piece of the bylaw needs to be removed.
Right.
And personal, and specifically it would be the portion that says, we would remove from that sentence, and its members shall serve without pay. So the new line there would read, the advisory committee shall choose its own officers and it shall cause to be kept a true record of its proceedings.
Correct.
Okay, if you just remove those
And it's
7 words, you're there.
excellent.
The only comment that I'm going to make about this is, I don't think that we should put it on the warrant. I would ask for the select board to put it on the warrant if they were going to, and the reason being, it looks very self-serving of us if we do it ourselves. And at least that would show collaboration with the select board, and that we look for their opinion. We know that there are other advisory committees, finance committees in the Commonwealth that take a stipend. That's very common knowledge. It can be found. It's not, so we know it's not a problem. We know it can be done. But I would just want it to be in collaboration with the select board, and that they would be aligned with it, which I would think that they are. I mean, you've had to discuss budgets before, and they must have known that was coming. And if that's the case, they were aligned with it. So that would be the only thing that I would say, is that we should get the select board's alignment and ask them to put it on the warrant, not us.
Exactly. Okay.
So
I agree.
You have anything else, Mike?
No. Said that well, Beck.
Huh?
He said that well.
He did say it well, didn't he? Yeah. Noel, do you have anything?
I'm in agreement with that. The reason why I would support a stipend primarily is to try to avoid the extreme amount of turnover there's been in the last few years.
Yep.
And that to me is the real reason, for proposing a stipend.
Right.
And I also agree with Matt, though, that it should be seen as a collaboration between the advisory and the select board.
Understood. Okay. All right. Well, we just brought this up, so I'm not going to ask for any type of official vote at this point. What I'll do is I'll wait till February, I'll sit down with Mr. Lamontagne and talk to him, let him.
Mr. Toth, maybe.
Yeah, Mr. Toth. Yeah.
Yep.
Just so we can get an idea where we need to go for that. But I think with the turnover, the amount of turnover, I mean, and I'll see fuel prices and stuff like that. Not that it's really uppity, but I mean, I think it gives something back to the individuals that are volunteering their time. And just a little something.
Yeah, I mean, I understand something. I do this because I want to see the town do better, and it's important to me to be a good public citizen, and this is part of it. But I agree with the fact that it probably will help with retention.
I think it will.
It absolutely will help with retention.
Well, I think it's same with when the select board got, their increase was, I think, the last town meeting, last annual town meeting.
Yep.
This
is no small amount of work.
No,
It's no small amount of work even for just a member.
no.
Forget the person who sits in your chair,
No.
having been
No.
there. So it's it'll help. I think it'll help, and it's
Okay.
it's such a small thing to have to take out of the bylaw in order to allow it to happen, that I would hope that it would be supported by the select board, and
I think
they would roll with it.
I think they will.
Yep.
All right, so that's great. So we'll bring this up in February.
Mhm.
Hopefully have more
Definitely gonna
information.
want that to make it all the way through town meeting and then find out we did something that was against our own bylaw.
Oh, and that was exactly what my
Now
thought
you-
process
now you-
was when I looked at the
Now you're
budget
into-
and then,
Now you're into a legal issue.
yeah, exactly. And I didn't want us to, I didn't want to have any sort of semblance of that sort of thing come up. So that's why I brought it up to, the chairperson, and we were able to avert a small crisis.
Yes.
so.
Which I appreciate that.
Oh, no problem.
That
Yeah.
means a lot.
Yeah.
Because we're all on the.
We're all on
it's
the
one
same-
team. It's the
Yeah, I was just gonna
Templeton
say
team.
one team here. We're all trying to do the same thing and the right thing. So
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely. All right, so like I said, I'll push it out till February and we'll have more discussion on that. And I hope to, if the residents have some discussion, if they like to, they can more than happy, email the select board's office or me at the advisory committee email address. I'll be more than happy to field any questions if they have any and bring them obviously back to the meeting here in February if we have some, okay? But I think everybody's hit the nail right in the head with retention and today's society, it's not the same as it was 5, 10, 15, 20 years ago. So things are changing rapidly. All right, so I'll bring that back up in February.
thank you.
All right, let's see here. I got that. Okay, any other discussion? For the group? Committee? No, you got anything?
No,
You just don't want to talk. I got it.
You blame him right now?
Nope.
You left the room and hung him out to dry to talk.
I did that for a reason. He's my vice chair for a reason.
I'll be back.
I can't wait. Can't wait.
I want to see your negative test.
I know, a negative test first. All right, we'll go to some member comments. Noel, do you have any comments or member comments?
No comments.
Okay, excellent. Mike,
None this week.
you have no comments? No. Excellent. Matt, any comments?
None this week. Thank you.
Excellent. All I would have for comments is, there's plenty of boards and committees out there that are still looking for people. So residents of this awesome community,
Including this one.
and this one too, yeah, we're also short one seat. Please, get involved in your community, get involved in your town. It means a lot to, it seems like it's the same people that always keep stepping up. But we need more people to step up and do their thing. And like I said, there's a lot of boards and committees out there that are still lacking people even for quorum. So there's a list on the website for the town's website. So please do that. And shout out to the employees out there. Obviously, everybody's doing a great job out there. Let's keep that focus in mind and moving this town forward and have some positive attributes. The negative ones are okay and within moderation, but I mean, there's some positive things that go on every single day in this community. From the fire, from the police, administrative services here, finance services. I mean, it's a really great place to be, and I wouldn't want to change.
I actually do have one quick comment
Sure.
in that our next scheduled meeting is February 4th, which is a joint meeting between us, the Templeton Select Board, the Phillipston Select Board, and the Phillipston Finance Committee to go over the remainder of 2023 for the Narragansett Regional School District and for them to go over their projections for 2024.
Oh, is it?
I'm actually looking forward to, at least that's what I had on calendar.
What do you have?
I think it's in the My Town
I'll tell you
Government.
right now.
I had it on the 24th.
Oh, that's something, maybe it is.
I had January 24th. That's next
Is it?
Tuesday,
I'm gonna,
unless they changed it.
hang on. I'm gonna look in here right now. I'm gonna look in My Town Government and get the Advisory Committee, February 2, 2023. This will be a joint meeting with the Templeton Board of Selectmen, Phillipston Board of Selectmen, Templeton Advisory Committee, and
So they
Phillipston
changed it.
Finance Committee. They must have changed it on you.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's not January.
is.
It
Nope, it
Originally, it
is.
was January 24th.
Yeah.
was, okay, they must have, okay.
It is Thursday, February 2 at 5:30 PM in the Narragansett Regional High School Media Center.
Great.
The reason I am looking forward to this meeting to see where the Narragansett School Committee or where the school board is for this year. I'm looking forward to seeing what their projections are for next year, and I'm looking forward to hearing what Phillipston also has to say regarding all those things as well, and our select board. So,
Absolutely, absolutely. And our regular business meeting for that month of February is the fifteenth, February 15th,
February 15th.
Wednesday, the February 15th.
Okay.
It's the day after the special day.
Yes,
It's Valentine's. Day.
yes, Valentine's Day.
Yeah. it's-
Yes. Yes.
I want to help you out,
I know, no,
you know, and.
I know about that one.
Okay, I know.
I
you
know
do.
about that one. I know
don't want
about that
you in
one.
trouble. All right, so without further ado, I'll
Trouble,
entertain a
no,
motion
happy
to,
I don't need, I don't need, I'm in trouble anyway. I don't need any more help. Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion to adjourn.
motion to adjourn. Do I have a, so I have a second?
Second,
I have a motion to second by the man on the TV screen. Do I, have any other discussion? I see none. Mike?
Yes.
Matt?
Yes.
I vote yes as well. How about no? How you vote?
yes.
Oh, great. Good to hear your voice. Thank you all for joining. And remember, please sign up for some boards and committees.